Welcome back to Beautiful Mind. While we do an update on all Mr. Gann's books and courses. So this is an update number 2. We're going to just talk about everything that he had and all his extra books which he talked about that you should get. I bought them all. Excuse me. I have put them to the side. We're going to talk about them in a minute. So let's talk about all his courses. This is a very large course. This is a 4-inch binder. There is a plethora of data and trading rules that are really good. These are all the pamphlets and booklets that Mr. Gann was in fact putting out. I've bought them all. They're all really terrific books. They got a lot of information in them. And everything that Mr. Gann said that was going to happen did happen, and it happened exactly the way he said. Another terrific book is How to Make Profits Trading in Commodities. This is a really good book on percentage levels and again, measuring everything, doing your counts. Just really good. Super good book. This book by Mr. Gann, 45 Years in Wall Street, is by far probably one of his best books. And I talk about the percentage levels for determining the trend of stocks and Bitcoin. I focus on Bitcoin primarily. But in that, this is what I'm talking about in my last tutorial, my May, about the price levels and how to determine them using percentage levels. So another book is Tunnel Through the Air. This is a very particular book. It has a lot of things in it about time rules and cycles, and it's hidden with he's used like a love story with it, and it's sometimes it can be a little difficult to grasp some of the concepts, but one needs to read it several times, and it all starts to make sense, especially if you start to use cycles, and we were talking about, the timekeepers, the planets. So that is the overview of Mr. Gann's, all his books and courses, and inside this commodity course there's like 7 chapters in this, and it is loaded. Each one of these chapters is is an entire book. It's amazing. There's a lot of stuff in there. So you can still go and purchase all of this stuff from Cody Jones, and he's in Pomeroy, Washington. And let's go over and have a look at his original Square of 9 that I bought. You can go get this. This is still available. This Square of 9. It comes with a booklet and a CD here. And you can go see these guys here about this one. It's a tool that I used way back in the day. It was a really good starting point for me back then when I started to try to put all this together. And now here I am on Beautiful Mind, and I've upgraded a Square of 9, and this is my Square of 9, and I've purpose built this and attuned it to Bitcoin, and I have a booklet that goes with it. You can use this on any stock or asset. It also has many chapters inside of this natural square forecasting instrument, where this booklet discusses right here on the legend how to use all the color coordinated things associated with this tool. And then I have all the planets that you're going to get with it, which go with as well the planetary cycles that are here laid out. So it's quite a tool. I really like this. It's expanded upon from the original Square of 9 that I purchased. It's does a lot more things that I need to do because I utilize a lot different tools as well, not just a numerical sequence. However, this is a great starting point. I've really enjoyed utilizing the attributes. These now are the recommended books that Mr. Gann was in fact discussing that you should read. And I bought all of them, all the recommended books that he recommended. And let's just start here. Now, this lady, she's a doctor, and she's written several books here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a lot of books. It's a lot of information inside of this. And Sephriel, basis of his scriptures, scientific guide to speculation, and your fortune, your name, Kabbalistic astrology, that's right. Then over here to, again, The Mysteries of Sound and Numbers by Sheikh Habib Ahmed. I hope I said that right. Really, really awesome little books. It's really cool. This one is written by Mr. Mackenzie, John Mackenzie. It's a good book too. It's recommended by Mr. Gann. Next, is Miracle of the Ages. This is a pretty wild book too. You don't have to read all these books, but why not? Tarot, yeah, interesting. And Astrocycles by Mr. Jensen. It's really quite a book. Also, some other pamphlets that Mr. Pugh wrote. These are good little pamphlets. These are really scientific. And then Gregorius, he writes The Master Key. It's a really good book too. And finishing it off, this is a really good book, God Man, and it has the cell salts of man and how the human body works, and that has a lot of information in there. It's really wild, and I've read it, and it's a terrific book. And as well, many other people are talking a lot about this book. I believe Mr. Astrotheology, Santos Benashi, he talks about this book a lot, and the findings inside of it, and the map of the cell salts. Really important. Anyways, this is the entire batch of books and courses and all the literature and data that I utilize, and you should just look right into it as well as we go right back to square one.